We're live at the Spero Clinic in Fayetteville, Arkansas, where we are excited to announce that Robin is finishing the program today. So Robin's been with us a little longer than our average patient, one would say. Been here a little over a year. She's coming up with CRPS on her right arm, or dominant arm, she's had for 8 years. And I don't know, I found out yesterday evening that I was going to have the honor of coming up here to help you graduate, and I struggled with trying to find the right words to say, because you've been here as long as you have, and it's hard to sum it up. But when I spoke to the therapist here, the one word that kept coming to mind was resilience. So the definition of resilience is one's ability to withstand or recover quickly from a difficult condition, one that's strong, tough, hardy, and irrepressible. And I don't know, I feel like that summed up your whole time here. And so, for those watching, do you mind just kind of touching on what life was like before you started here?
Yeah, I was normal before. I mean, well, what my normal. Before I hurt my arm, I suffered a wrist injury that resulted in a plethora of surgeries, 37 surgeries. Then I became very sick. I tried all the treatments, the ketamine infusions, the blocks, all kinds of treatments. I don't even remember them all. I was kind of like at the end of my rope before I got here. I think my family, I wasn't supposed to be here until October. I arrived early in June, thanks to Anna, and I think that some of my family did not think that I would make it till October to get here. So I was a little reluctant to come here, like quite a bit actually. It kind of was a little bit of an intervention kind of a thing. And then the bomb of coming, I had a 2-week notice that I was coming, so I wasn't prepared for that. So when I got here, I actually don't really remember the first few weeks. So I apologize for any meanness or things I might have said to you, Bryce.
That never stopped.
Yeah, that never stopped. So getting here was a big deal for me. And then actually it took me a while to believe in the process. Actually, it took me a long time to believe in the process. It took other patients actually seeing them physically change in their journey to make me believe in it. I finally did start to believe. I started feeling things on my own, and it was hard to believe actually. And I was doing really well. I would have graduated a long time ago. And then I ended up having to have 2 surgeries while I was here in December. So that kind of put a big restart on me. But I made it through that part. You guys got me through that part. And so here I am. I didn't hit 0 until a few weeks ago. So that was, and I still question it because, you know, I'm just that way. And it's been a long journey. It's been a lot of ups and downs, some other health issues that I'm still dealing with. But it's been good. So I'm good. Like, I'm ready, I think.
Let's bring up your art therapist to have a few words.
All 8 of us?
Well, we're here. I know. It's finally here. Never thought we would be.
I got to work on Robin most of the time, pretty much the whole time until this past month, and then she got moved to Bryce, and he really pushed her these last few weeks to strengthen her up and get her where she is now, ready to go home. But every graduation to me is special, but hers is extra special because of the fight, because of the journey, because of all the really, really, really rough days, but then with the greatest rewards that followed afterwards. And then when those things started sticking, it was a whole new thing for you. You became a different person. You were nicer, more pleasant to be around. always fun. I have always had a good time with you, Robin, and I'm so thankful that I get to stand here next to you and say that I got to be a part of this journey with you. I'm very proud of you.
I could say a bunch of things,
Oh,
but
God.
like, I'll just say one thing.
One.
When people stay here and they battle through it as long as Robin has battled through it, some of the times, like, the attitude goes, you know, you see everybody ringing the bell, and it becomes a thing where, when's it my turn? And you become spiteful. Robin never had that. She was always cheering on those that were doing good and wanted to stay away from the ones that wanted to be negative about it. So I mean, that tells a lot about Robin's personality and her ability to fight with me. No.
That's pretty easy to do.
We had some very good back and forth, so I'm gonna miss her a lot. But you know, she hadn't had the 0 till a couple weeks ago. Well, she hadn't hit 100 either for since a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And to be here for about a year and have it take that long to hit 100 and still not get discouraged and still come back and wanting more and more and more of the treatment, you know, that says a lot about you. So, very happy for you. You earned it.
I think so. I guess I need to do my thank yous. Sorry, everyone. First, to my parents, who have been with me since my first surgery. My mom has taken care of me more than any mother should have to take care of her kid at this age. I was supposed to be taking care of them. So it has been the complete reverse of that, and that's been a big thing. And I don't know that I ever would have made it as long as I did without my mom helping me. They helped me get here, they helped me stay here, and they'll help me when I get back. So I love my parents, and thank you guys so much. Mom, Dad. My family. My family has been through a lot the last year, not just with my situation. We've had other traumatic things happen in my family, and once again, my mom and dad have been there to help pick that up and get my family through that while I wasn't home. So, and I need to thank the people that I live with, Brandon and Bethany, for being awesome and making me feel at home in Arkansas. They have become my extended family. And then I need to thank someone who would like to say anonymous, but we will call them Sunshine. And I would have not made it back after my 2 surgeries in December if it had not been for this person. And he was more than a friend to me. He was also a big emotional support for me every week. He pretty much gave me the talk of the kick in the butt, get it together kind of thing every week. So, and then I have this person who is very special to me that also would like not to be mentioned. And it's because I was here week 5. I can remember sitting on the concrete thinking, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? This is ridiculous, you know? And it was their first week of working here. And they sat with me and just talked to me and like told me their story and made me feel like an idiot for feeling so sorry for myself. So if it wasn't for the Queen, I would have left week 5. She made all the difference in my whole entire journey and has been a huge person for me. Thank you. Then I need to thank Paige and Paxton. Oh my God. These girls have held me together for a year. They have found my bottles, my art, my purse, my phone. Every day they are keeping me together. My soap note, I would have been kicked out if it wasn't for them keeping track of all my stuff. So I love you girls. Thanks for putting up with me every day. I don't think they get the credit that they need to deal with all of us every day because they hear a lot. They hear a lot out of us. I mean, if you were here long enough to know that every complaint, everything, they hear first, whether they have anything to do with it or not. So patience, just learn to appreciate the girls up front because they will be your lifesaver. Don't cross them because then you're in trouble. Sorry, this is taking forever. Shane and Eric, my boys. Those guys got me through when I came back from surgery in MAG because I was in there for a long time. They heard me complain about it. I was in a very messed up state at that time, very sick, very angry, very defeated. But Shane and Eric, I mean, everyone knows they're amazing. They got me through. So at that time, I was a mess. And Shane's like, yes, you were. Thanks, Shane. Oh, Eric, yes. They talked me off the ledge many days. Dr. Lauren, I need to make a public apology and apologize. I did teach Dr. Lauren something in the beginning when she first got here. Do not make a patient laugh while you're getting a dural. I apologize for biting your finger. She thinks that I did it intentionally. I did not. Okay. Now we have Bryce. Oh, Bryce. We have a very big love-hate relationship.
Emphasis on the love.
Emphasis on the love, not the hate. Bryce is like the older brother that can pester the absolute crap out of you and you want to take outside in the yard and just thump. But it's good. I needed that kind. I mean, I respond well to that. I guess he knows that, or he's just that way anyway.
You found somebody to give it back to.
Yeah, Casey is too nice. I mean, she definitely has her moments, don't get me wrong. But Bryce can just pretty much tell you, he has no filter. Dr. B. I don't even know where to start with Dr. B. Dr. B, you guys will all find he is the biggest patient advocate in this clinic. I don't know that anyone else could have dealt with me. He's just too, even toned. Like, if I would be all upset and in an uproar, he'd just be like, Robin. Because that's my name here, apparently. So, he cares for you guys more than you will ever know. Even if he doesn't, he's the best actor. I don't know. I mean, he's listened to a lot of things from me, and I don't know that I will ever be able to take back some of the things I said. Maybe he will erase those from his memory. But I just want you to know that you have been like it for me, and I appreciate everything you've done. Okay. Gosh, this one is, in my notes, it says Casey. Where to start? That's all I wrote. I couldn't write anything about her.
It's usually how she's described.
I couldn't write anything about the one person that saved my life in here the most, that put up with me the most, that became more than my therapist. She became my friend. She listened to so much crap that was irrelevant to CRPS for me. The traumas and the baggage and the everything. So the fact that she still likes me is amazing. I have not always been the easiest or nicest person to work with, but she put up with me anyway. And I have a lot of blackmail videos. A lot of bloopers. A lot of bloopers. Somehow I always became her blooper.
Always.
Okay, to all the patients and the people that have been here for me from the beginning, I just want you to know how much I appreciate your friendship and everything you've all done for me, because I wouldn't have been able to stay if I didn't have the friends that I did here. I made more friends here than I've probably made in my life. Real friends, like people. They loved me and were my friends even when I was at my worst. So that says a lot about the people here. So I need to thank the Burning Limb Foundation also for their help while I was here. And my friend Krista, and Katie and Shelby and all the people that have, and Aria, that have been a big impact on my life here. So I waited to say this until the end because I'm gonna cry. Casey, thank you for everything you've done for me. I don't know what I'd do without you. Like, I'm really, I don't know what to say.
You're gonna go live a great life now, Robin.
So, and thank you, Dr. K, for making this program. So, I think that's all I need to say because I don't want to talk anymore because I don't like this on public.
Ready?
All right.